Okay, so how do you get help and support? How do you interact with our community? And how do we make the software the best it possibly can be so you're just so happy with what you've purchased and your members love it and the software itself thrives and we're able to build even better? Well, from the very beginning, over the last few years, we've used this community as the home for that. We've got thousands of posts that go back to probably 2021, I would have to check, but a long way back. And we've always had a really open, honest, transparent, and warm environment within our community. So one of the core principles of what we want to build with the software is that we want to build the best software, the best community software for our users. And in order to do that, we need to have constant communication from our users. So the best way to interact with the software is by telling us what you're doing, how you're using the software, what features you feel are missing that would make your life easier, would make it better for your members. Let us know these things. Always do it in a positive way. We have community guidelines for a reason, that we want to make sure that when you do communicate, that it's constructive. It's going to provide an environment where we can understand what it is that we can do to improve the software. It's not a good idea to just say, for example, oh, I don't like this, why don't you like it? Communicate to us what we could do that would make it better for you, and give us as much information as possible so we can then understand what it is that's frustrating about that for you and what we could then improve. So we do love to get feedback, and we very rarely remove feedback. We only remove feedback if, for example, there is not if it's negative, it uses swear words or something like that, or it's just obviously that someone is getting overly emotional and it's not actually constructive, then we may remove that post, but it's very rare that happens. We have a fantastic community, which is now over 3,700 members. So the best use of this community is to let everyone know what you're doing. If you have success, if the software works the way that you want it to, then let us know, because it's great for our team. It motivates our team. Also great for other members to see that. And also feel free to let us know if there's something that isn't working. We will welcome that if you can help us to make something better and improve it through the way that you communicate. And members of ours, they do that in various ways, which is fantastic. And we really encourage it, because our goal is to make this as good as possible. I know that you want us to do that as well. And so we encourage you to do that in post. Now, if there's something, say for example, you've made a purchase, you are not, you need help that's personal to you. Maybe there's some information that you don't want to disclose in the group that may be private, for example. Then there's two ways to get help. First is by clicking help and support up here. Anytime from wherever you can message us through there. And also, if we go down here, need help, get in touch, by clicking this and then messaging us through the title, a title. We'll have more topics available here very soon, and then a description of what's going wrong. If it's related to your purchase, include an invoice. We should be able to see it from our side in our system, what you've purchased, but just to be sure, it's always best to provide that information. And then write as much information as you can that is specific to the issue, and as less or as small amount of words as possible, so we can identify what's wrong quickly. We can go and we can help you and resolve that issue. We have someone, either it's myself or one of our team, will be inside of support frequently, and we then engage you through chat. Okay, so then you'll get messages in your email when new chat messages are sent to you, and also you can then engage with us within the software in this environment, and it helps us to improve the software, communicating through it, and that is how you can interact with us. So if you have any more questions, feel free to post them inside of the community and we'll engage with them. If you have any support requests or anything that we can help you with specifically, again, you can go up to the top at any point, click help and support, or go into our community here and click on this, and that will also allow you to submit to support. All right, see you in the next video.